What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, guys. In today's video, guys, I believe that I may have found out what the card game is going to be for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So let's jump straight into it. All right, guys, so let me move me out the way. Let me move, I don't want to move that. I want to move me. Let's move me. In the game right now, by the way, guys, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. But if you go into the pause menu of the game and push triangle and open up the encyclopedia, guys, there's already cards in the game. Let me, let's move me up here right quick, okay? There's already cards in the game. They're right here, and there's 100 of them, okay? Excuse me. So what these cards are, they are the cards from a Dragon Ball Z card game or a Dragon Ball card game called carddass, and it's carddass, carddass. That's how you pronounce it, carddass, or something of that effect. Now, this game was started early. I believe it was even started before Dragon Ball Heroes was. Like, this is kind of like the predecessor to Dragon Ball Heroes. And in this card game, it plays very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm just going to put me down here, if y'all don't mind. But that's what these cards are from. Now, a lot of us wondered early on what these cards were for in the game. It's very interesting that we see what they're for now. That, like I said, they're possibly for this new game. It makes sense because it's already in the game. Like this, the infrastructure is already here with these cards. Also, this card game is currently still going on in Japan. Like they have some new cards for Dragon Ball Z Super Broly. I'm just gonna look it up real quick. This card. I'm gonna pull up some images here for y'all so y'all can kind of see some of the new cards that they have. And I mean it's exactly this. So but right now I'm showing you what's in the game right now, and that's what these cards are. They are the carddass. And like I said, it's similar to Super Dragon Ball Heroes or Dragon Ball Heroes, the card game, but this preceded that. This was before that. So, for example, let me see which card I'm on. This card right here is the Gohan card. I don't know what DP stands for. It could stand for damage potential or something like that. I have no clue. But if we go here, you can see this is the exact same card. I'm going to click on here so we can go to this website. This is the exact same Gohan card. Okay. This is the same card, guys, that's right here in the game itself. So like I'm showing y'all, these are actual real cards that are out there. And you see here, Dragon Ball carddass, Japanese card. And you see all of these cards that they're showing here, the ones that they're showing anyway. So let's go back. These cards, these are some of the GT cards of the same genre. They have these, same thing, guys. This is an actual card game. These are the ones from Dragon Ball Super. You have Super Saiyan Blue Goku and stuff in there. Like, this is legit. This is the one from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Let's agree to the cookies. But you can see there, Goku and Vegeta, Broly, Bardock, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Like, this is legit something that is still going on today in Japan. And I'm trying to find some of the ones like this one here. These are some of the ones from Dragon Ball. As you can see, Goku and them. That says battle power. So that could be what that is. That could mean battle power. But anyway, guys, you can go look this up. Dragon Ball carddass. And it's a card game that you can actually play. Now, what's interesting about this is Romstyle. I got to doing more research on it, and Romstyle did a video about this game. There is a mobile game for this carddass thing, and the way that he describes it is it plays very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's just him in the background playing it, and I'll go over here, let you see a bigger image of it while he's playing it. But you can see here, the decks are made up of 41 cards. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here. It's very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! So you have your leader card here. That's their leader card. You have your hit points and stuff like that. And you have your deck. Your deck consists of, he said 41 cards, but look in here, it just says 30. I don't know. But Romstyle said 40 cards plus your leader. Okay. And I'm just going to play it so it'll go ahead and roll. And you can kind of watch and see what's going on in the fight. But, you know, you're able to draw cards. It's like I said, if you've played Yu-Gi-Oh!, then you kind of know the structure of this. Now, I don't really think that it's going to look exactly like this. The route that I believe that they're going to take with this is, if you will, think about Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Hero Coliseum. And I know people are going to say, oh, DM is going to be like Hero Coliseum. No, it's not going to be like Hero Coliseum. This is just the analogy. Think of how Hero Coliseum was sort of the animated video game version of Super Dragon Ball Heroes or Dragon Ball Heroes. Like, it was its own rendition of that. Okay. I think that this will be the same way. So see how this game is going. You can turn them sideways for defense, or you can face them up for attack. That is just like it is in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right here, the opponent has his cards turned sideways. You have your hit points and stuff like that, guys. And I'm going to put a link to this video in the description box down below. And you can go through and see, kind of watch Romstyle, how he plays it. And if you've played Yu-Gi-Oh!, then you're going to know how to play this game. You can sacrifice cards same way you can in Yu-Gi-Oh! You can summon cards. You can actually upgrade and power up cards. And this is very interesting. And the reason why I say this is interesting is because in the scans, the translations for this, not this, but for the card online thing, it tells you that you're able to take this in game. Okay, this is an online feature. You can play against people online, but you're able to take this in game. So it is my belief that Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is going to do their own rendition of this particular game. And the way that I hope that it works is that, yeah, you're able to unlock and find these cards, but whenever you go into the game, you can actually take whoever that is and possibly fight random NPCs to level them up, unlock new super attacks and things like that. You see what I'm saying? I don't expect it to look identical to this, but I do believe that this is the format that it's going to be like. And guys, actually, it could very well look just like this. The reason why I say that is because whenever you look at the game here, these are the actual cards. It's not like Dragon Ball Xenoverse where, you know, you have the little action figures that's not actual to, you know, basically think Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I mean, you have the actual cards and it is the actual game. I think that we could very well see something that does look just like what we're seeing here on the screen. And if we do, that's dope. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. If you played that game, you know how legit that game was. But also, I use that game for an example because in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses, they actually had animated attacks and things like that. So, actually, you know what I'm saying? While we're here, let's go look that up so y'all can get an idea. Let's go look that up so y'all can kind of get an idea of what that game looked like. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about whenever they attacked. And now don't pay attention to how the game board is structured and stuff like that. But what I want y'all to kind of get an idea of is basically how whenever they attack, how it is, how they do their attack. So you actually have the enemies floating above the cards and stuff like that. I'm trying to find a place where they actually do an attack against an enemy. You can kind of see how the cards light up in front of him and stuff like that. This is Duelist of the Roses. And you can see here whenever they make, see how they're animated above the cards. Like, kind of think of something along those lines, you know. But it is like what I said, is it could very well be exactly this, because these cards are already in the game. So you may be asking yourself, how do I unlock these cards? Well, simply by playing through the story, guys. But there's a video here that I'm also going to put in the description box down below. And it's going to tell you, it's going to basically show you all the cards. But what I want y'all to take note of is in the pinned comment of this video. It's coming from Dmgaming's channel. He has, this is for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. In the pinned comment, this is why I'm going to link the video. He tells you how to unlock every single card that's in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Okay, so right here, he's showing us how to unlock every single card in the game. So that's why, instead of me just copying and posting this, I will probably post this information on the pinned comment as well. But I'm not going to do that because he went through the work to do all of this. So I'm going to link this video in the description box. So after you're done watching this video, you can go and look at all the cards there are to unlock. And you can also go and see how to unlock them. So a lot of them have to do with Z-Souls, or not Z-Souls, Soul Emblems, and leveling up the friendships of different characters in the game. See, a majority of them have to do with friendships. Some of them have to do with stories. Some of them have to do with max friendships and things like that. So you can go and check that out. But guys, I'm excited. Like, real talk, if this is what we have to look forward to, if this is what we have to look forward to with this, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find something different so the ad ain't on the screen. But if this is what we have to look forward to, then that is really dope. Because like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very fun card game. See right there, he just leveled up his Piccolo. Let me back that up for y'all. He just leveled up his Piccolo. He made some sacrifices in the game. See, this is his Piccolo currently. He's going to make some sacrifices in the game. And what's going to happen is he's going to level up his Piccolo. See, he sacrifices it and he's able to level up his card. Now, like I said, I don't know if the game is going to actually play just like this. If it does, then that's dope, because this is a mobile game for this. It's only in the Japan market. However, if it doesn't and it has its own rendition of it, still think about it like this, guys, because like I said, they said that you'll be able to take this in game. Okay, so there has to be some kind of in between the two. And like I said, the way that I think it'll work is that you can actually take these cards and actually have characters in the game represent them and level them up. Now, I know what you're going to say really quick. You're going to say, well, DM, if that's the case, I'm seeing some enemies in here, because if you go to which page is it? It's probably on that first page. You have a card for Raditz and the Ginyu Force and Frieza. So this is very interesting. I'm trying to see where my highlighter is at. You have cards for Frieza, Nappa, Raditz, etc., etc. Guys, this could be the way that they implement us being able to play with villains. So perhaps we get these cards and we're able to take them in game and level them up by fighting random NPCs. You know, maybe there's a game mode where we can actually take it in game. I don't know how they're going to work that out. Like I said, and take all of this with a grain of salt. This is purely speculation. But looking at the cards that are in the game, they're telling us there's going to be an online game mode for the cards. And then looking at this right here, which is the actual mobile game for it, showing you that this is an actual trading card thing that is legit. It is real, that these things are going on right now, that you can actually see them. Like, this is legit, and I think it leads a lot of credence and a lot of evidence. So let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below, guys. Till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.